How many hours a day do you spend on social media? Social media can be a source of great benefit for us, as long as we're conscious of how we use it. I, like millions of people, use social media on a daily basis. And thanks to this speech, I've done research on it and learned about some of the ins and outs of it. In order to ensure a positive experience with it, we all have to do our part in understanding how to use it. Beginning with my first point, there are countless benefits, such as staying connected with friends and family, business promotions, world information, and current news. According to research scientist Bakula at Harvard, routine social media use may compensate for diminishing face-to-face social interactions in people's busy lives. In summary, the release then goes on to discuss further benefits. For example, networking can be achieved through online conversations. On the other hand, easily spread misinformation, cyberbullying, potential negative effect on mental health, etc. are very common when it comes to social media. Lifespan.org describes some of these downfalls very well. As they explain, the more time spent on social media can lead to cyberbullying, social anxiety, depression, and exposure to the content that is not age appropriate. Moreover, fear of missing out, or FOMO, is a common theme and often leads to continual checking of social media sites. The idea that you might miss out on something if you're not online can affect your mental health. Not only this, but self-image issues can sprout from social media sites as well. These sites provide tools that allow people to earn others' approval for their appearance and possibility to compare themselves to others. Not only this, but according to Pew Research Center, 59% of U.S. teens have been bullied or harassed online. These kind of statistics are what kind of keep this negative narrative of social media going. Overall, I think it's just important to remind ourselves of the people who will be using social media. While it can be a great way to find out about current events in our world or provide forms of communication to younger people, it's also crucial that we find a way for younger people to have access to it without being too high a risk. In order to ensure true internet safety among younger people using social media, age limits have been a widely discussed topic and a possibility for this very situation. In fact, the Washington Post wrote a very interesting and in-depth article covering a possible Senate bill that would set an age minimum for kids on social media, where it would basically require parental consent for children under 13 who are wanting to get online on social media. Certain social media sites have begun providing time management programs to ensure you don't spend too much time scrolling mindlessly. While internet safety might be one concern, time management is also a huge one, so these features are perfect for parents or guardians who have access to their child's accounts and are concerned with both of these inquiries. All in all, remaining mindful of how we interact with others is a basic standard we should all have, whether it be on or outside of social media. It carries a variety of good and bad. We just have to make sure we properly understand each side. This is something that's already become such a serious topic we need to focus on now. I can only imagine how much more significant it will become in the near future.